If you have even a slight understanding of the Vistas tradition, it involves winning. The goal for every team is to win a state title, and that is no different going into the 2019 season. The past two seasons have been awfully similar, falling one win short of putting rings on the players' fingers. There seems to be an insurmountable roadblock for the Vistas in completing their quest to a championship, but fourth-year head coach Pat Arnston is hoping for a different outcome. The past cannot be changed, but the Vistas have every opportunity in the world to rewrite history this year, and it all starts now. Join us on the road to the state tournament and enjoy all access with the Minot Vistas. The first day of the Minot Vistas season starts with a tryout, but plays a huge role in building a team that can win. Even with the Vistas losing in the state title game the past 2 years, that doesn't guarantee them a spot this year. And fourth-year head coach Pat Arnston is tired of watching dog piles.
Pretty excited. We have a lot of new pieces. I think we're pretty athletic, and it's going to have to really be a group effort, so there's going to be a lot of guys that are able to contribute, or it's not going to be necessarily the same guys always running the iPad, just trying to help us out, gather information. I think there's going to be a lot of opportunities to pitch and guys play, get out in the outfield, something new for them, and just put the pressure on some guys. So I'm excited for this first three series.
With the new season, there also comes new changes. In this case, it's the coaching staff. During the 4-year stint with Coach Arnston, the coaching personnel for the Vistas has never been the same for more than a year. And this year is no different. Arnston has brought on 2 new assistant coaches and is eager to gel them into the culture.
Going into this weekend, I'm feeling pretty good. We've hit practice hard this week. This being my first year, trying to get to know the guys, seeing our talent level, and I've liked what I've seen. Should be fun to get started and get rolling with the boys.
Player to coach, you're not necessarily competing like these guys are, but you're still competing as a coach. There's still that level of, okay, how can I put my guys in the position to be the most successful today? You know, what can I do for them that allows them to be successful? I mean, that's kind of been the transition. So, you know, when you get home or when I'm planning things out, that's really been, the prep work has been more of a load, rather than when you're just a player, it's, hey, I got to get better here, and then we're leaving. But with the coach, I'm trying to think about multiple guys, multiple personalities, and how do we find that mesh to build a successful team.
During tryouts, the coaching staff puts the players through a number of different drills to test not only their skills, but their intangibles as well. With core returning players by the names of Alex Shimke and Kyler Stenberg, the Vistas are sitting pretty with some veteran leadership.
Just trying to pass on these young guys, you know. I've been fortunate enough to be a part of these the successful teams in the past 2 years, even though we made the state title, but we haven't been able to finish it off. So I know what it takes to be a successful team. Just trying to pass that on and trying to take the next step with them.
One thing that I hope to bring to the team this year as a returner is just my experience, and also being able to help the younger guys further their game and with their game experience.
I think our team will be a grind team. You know, we're gonna play hard. We're gonna steal some bases. We're gonna steal a lot of bases. We're just gonna work hard. We're not gonna make many mistakes. I don't know how many balls we're gonna bang off the wall, but you know, we're gonna grind out. We're gonna steal some bases, hit some singles, score a lot of runs.
More good news for the Vistas is returning pitcher Carson Tonini, who is just coming back from his first season playing college baseball.
My experience being on a college roster, I feel like I've learned a lot, and it's interesting to see the different atmosphere and the different tempo that college games have. And you know, it's a big difference. It's a huge jump, and I think if I can bring that intensity and that kind of work ethic with me, and I can show the younger players and my teammates what it takes to make it to college and what it takes to be a good baseball player at this level, then I think that's what I need to bring to the table. We have a lot of young guys, and they have a ton of talent, but sometimes they just need that little kick in the butt to get them going.
Because of a scheduling conflict, the Vistas opened up their season against Fargo Post 2 at Jack Hoven. The weather and not playing on their home turf wasn't stopping the excitement to get the season rolling. The first inning went smoothly, allowing only one runner, leaving the inning unscathed. But the Post 2 player reaching in the second at-bat was foreshadowing the onslaught that was about to occur. After each team threw their punches, the score was tied at 4 going into the top of the fourth inning, and that's when the floodgates opened. Post 2 sent 10 players across home plate in the top of the inning to push their run total from 4 to 14. But Minot wasn't going down easy. The bottom of the inning was much the same, but the roles were reversed. Minot managed to match the 10th spot from Fargo with a 9 spot of their own. It was all smiles for the Vistas, but the defensive play wasn't quite up to par. The Vistas handed over 14 more runs and lost the contest 28-13.
Clearly not good enough, right? Nothing crazy. We weren't sharp enough from the get-go. We had early plays that we could have made that kept us really close. Derek, I thought you pitched well, but we extended you longer than we like using you. Just with where we're at in our season, that's why. I thought you pitched well. I think everybody else was in agreement, like you just had to throw too long. We missed some plays, right? With one play, you got a ball in your glove. Before the guy's even out of the box, we can't get a double play turn. That's not good enough for us to beat teams like this, right? Clearly they have some skill. But if we have that and we can't capitalize, that's what's going to cost us. You saw, we play really bad defense for a while and force our pitchers to get 6-7 outs in an inning, they're going to blow us up, right? We had a ton of walks, a ton of free bases, and they hammered some balls. That's what these good teams are going to do, okay? I thought, as hitters, I thought we did a pretty good job of not quitting. That's the one thing. Like, the effort, like we talked about, right? We're not blowing anybody up for bad plays. It's not good enough, but our effort will be one that we harp on and that we will blow guys up for, and that was there, okay? And that's what we can build off of.
Just 2 days after their split with Fargo Post 2, the Vistas opened up on their home turf against Mandan. With Blake Smith riding a hot arm in the summer season, he gets the ball for Game 1.
Great start. Great start.
The game was a pitching duel for the first 2 innings before the Vistas tacked on 2 in the bottom of the third.
Great job. Way to get out of the box. Yeah.
That is so slow.
Boy, Cal. Come on. Oh, yeah,
Smith held Mandan scoreless through 3 innings before they tacked one across in the 4th. But Minot responded well by putting up 2 of their own. The game was stuck at 4-1 until the 6th inning when things got interesting. Mandan loaded the bases in the top of the 7th right after pushing 1 run across to make it 4-2. The Vistas brought in Bismarck State College commit Kyler Stenberg to try and slam the door on the threatening Mandan offense.
Coach, my question of the game?
No, I don't think so. I have to see you throw a ball. So far, I don't think I want you to try to hit a little spot when we got 6-foot-tall Jack over here hanging out for you.
The game-tying run stands at second base.